Yeah, YouTube probably the Maverick again in the space again. Still the best and most credible opinion, still fear and fearless analysis. That is it. One more little thing for the Grand Slam track event over the weekend. While Michael Johnson and his team down here at Jamaica, I try sort out the issues relating to the first leg and the first staging at the Grand Slam track event. Some of the biggest stars in a Jamaican sprinting, with the biggest coach in a Jamaican sprinting, the MVP camp with Stephen Fano Francis. Them up a one little meet up in Miramar, Florida. I compete. Me understand say Kishane run one relay, Sherika Jackson must run one 300 meters. The Clayton twin them is what they run. I relay them run too. Them competing at some little, as far as me concerned, me don't know, low quality, low profile event. While the big Grand Slam meet are one, where them could potentially be earning millions and millions of dollars. Now, unless the MVP camp, super cash rich, and them don't need them 100,000 US dollars there, me I try to figure out why the boycott basically of the Grand Slam event. And obviously I know MVP alone, you know, because as it's been said over and over again, Shakira Richardson, Noah Lyles, Elaine, Shelley, none of them never did at the Grand Slam event. And those would have been big draws, for especially for the local end, to see them Jamaican superstar there. But the excuse can't be put forward that the athletes did injured, or them at a rest, or them at a point in them training where them, well, me don't know if them could have put that argument. Say them the early night season, so them are prepared for bigger things further down in the season, so them could compete at the Grand Slam event. But that don't make sense to me neither, you know. Because what would you be postponing your competition for another season? If not, if you compete at another event, if eventually come make some more money. Here was I thinking this track and field business, the business of track and field, is about making enough money. That's what it comes down to, you know. World Championships are come up in September. I suspect say Frano's preparation of him sprinter them will be geared towards peak performances, more or less closer to trials, and then ultimately to September when the World Championships are on. So in terms of the time of the season, the Grand Slam event never come at the most ideal time. We are going to admit that. But you see some super elite athletes though decide to make the sacrifice, whatever the sacrifice might be, if come compete and win the $100,000. I see about 5 or 6 of them are laugh from ear to ear with them $100,000 checking on them, and including Sidney McLaughlin, including Gabby Thomas, including our own Hans Williams. Them win their money. Now, me can understand how the stars them dealing the Grand Slam event. So, yeah, you know people kind of skeptical about change. You know they might earn the right as superstars of the sport to be kind of apprehensive and kind of skeptical about what the Grand Slam is all about. Now that them see it, will Frano tweak the preparation of him athlete for fit in to the Grand Slam event? Is it possible that they might get involved with the Grand Slam series, but just that them never want to run in the first event? So maybe when they reach up in Florida, or maybe Philadelphia, or maybe when Los Angeles, can remember, you know, the challengers in the Grand Slam equation are going to revolve. The contracted athletes them contracted permanently for the series. But now there is a revolving thing now with the challengers. But me don't know, me just kind of find it strange. Is it some kind of jealousy? The fact that a Michael Johnson idea and him come up with a kind of sponsorship where make this kind of big money thing lucrative and make it a reality. Me don't know. As me said to you earlier on the channel, you know, me did hear Michael Johnson on an interview and say him expects the big athlete them to come on it eventually, you know. But me just think about it. The fact say MVP with all of the big stars them go up to Florida, up on a little small meet there, go run some absurd distances and some weird races, 300 meter and 4x1 relay, and whatever else kind of. It's a glorified training session them go up Miramar now. As we say again, me not sure if they were contracted to go to that Miramar meet before the Grand Slam event became a reality. Me sure Kishane Thompson right now At this stage of career, at this stage of life, I don't know business. I don't know what kind of contract him have. But I know that 100 partner that Kishan well in their pocket. And I feel, even without being at 100% fitness and race readiness, Kishan could have run left them and up there so over 2 events and with a little 100 partner put in their pocket. Anyway, that does. Me from the outside looking in. Think about it for yourself. What kind of explanation would they have not to be taking part in a Grand Slam? All of them. No lies it come out and say something about. I don't know, I try to figure it out. Anyway, Maverick I go. I go move. I go move. We'll move, we talk some more. We'll listen to the anthem. Bam, anthem. No itchings. Anthem.
Alright. We're living a dream. Living a dream. Yeah. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan on knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan on knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, me never stop on the journey, me push on, me light up, I slip my G, I got a cushion. Yeah, everything look nice, is a vibe. Couple house on the hill full of keys like piano. The money right and me energy up. Me have a whole heap of love in the end I sick up. The DJ up a bit off yo. Jerome pass out. I saw way up in the night coast. You need to get a light, you get a different guy. Way over here so just a party no overtime. The white mess up with the liquor where they run from ice. Raise the lighters in the sky and make we sweat in night. Dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan on knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan on knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, we celebrate like a manic dog. We never have it all. Me could that day up on some ravage part. But every time when me breathe the pass, me just sink the gas. A full speed on the tool me gun. Lights, action. Me know man I start from me in the upper class, first class. Richie Spice done inside the plane land. And big up every hustle now we stick to the plan. Go get it now. The amount of penny stock, cash it and let it grow. Me work hard, so me let it show. Father God, I shine the light, so me let it glow. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan on knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan on knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe.